Yikes. Uh, There we are. All right. I am a little bit later. I know that. And I think I'm going to have to check YouTube and Twitch to see if my titles are correct because I don't think it took the title change. Control session 2. Update. Please. Please. There's a mod for Sins of Solar Empire 2 based on Star Trek, and it's based on the Federation. See, it takes a little bit, but then when they arrive, whoa, they deliver. Anyway, we were gonna go to channel. Boop boop. Just make that a little bit easier. Okay, so the title is at least correct. Is Twitch demonstrating what game we're playing? Oh, shut up. Oh, loud. Ew. Very loud. Oh, very, very loud. No, it's still convinced that we're playing Clair Obscur. Ah! We're done with that game for now. Right. Welcome. This is my second recording session of Control. We finished Alan Wake Remastered, and now we're playing the sequel, or the in-between game that is in between. Control is a game about Jesse Faden, who, as a child, encountered the Federal Bureau of Control. In such a way that her town was affected by an event, an altering world event. As a result of it, this bureau took her brother. Now it is 15-ish years later, 17 years, I forget the complete year. She's returning to the Federal Bureau and trying to find out what happened to her brother. She has brought with her an entity that has protected her since the event in the town of Ordinary. Good name for a town, as good as any, I would say. And we enter the Federal Bureau of Control. We find out that we're not actually supposed to be able to enter the building because it is the oldest house. It is a paranatural building, which means that it has paranormal features, but somehow associated with its nature. And we're not supposed to be able to see or hear the building. It has kind of like the TARDIS in Doctor Who. Has not supposed to be able to see the building unless you're explicitly looking for it. Jessie Faden, of course, is explicitly looking for it, but she's able to enter it. Only upon entering, she finds out that everybody in the Bureau is sort of dying or dead because it has been invaded from within by the Hiss. And she coined the term to call them the Hiss because they enter your mind, which they do. It sounds like it's gas leaking inside of your mind. The hissing sound. The hiss. Because we enter the building, because we have the entity, somehow, when we get to the director's office of the Federal Bureau of Control, we find him with his service weapon next to him, shot, with an apparent suicide. We have visions that exclamate that he might have actually completely shot himself. We pick up the weapon, and it turns out that that is an object of power, one of the original objects of power. there is a note that says that this weapon originally was a weapon more like Excalibur, that it might have been the Excalibur from Arthurian legend, that it might have been Beowulf's sword, that it might have been Yami Nogata, the sword from Japanese folk. So yeah, the weapon we now hold has taken the shape of a gun. It stayed the shape of a gun. We enter the bureau and find out that if we get to certain objects, they give us powers too. So right before we got into the game, we've been bombarded with the title of director, so we are now in charge of the bureau, because obviously that's what happens. That's how American bureau succession works. So if you just enter a bureau, you find the director dead, you can just assume the position. There's tips in there for America in its current state, so try that. We've just talked to the board, who has approved our position of director. The board is basically a supernatural, paranatural council that is talking to us in abstract, basically in abstract. So their words are sometimes related to each other, but not exactly meaning the same as us, or as we would allocate a meaning to them. And they've just tasked us with saving the Federal Bureau. And that's basically where we are. We're in the hotline chamber where we can have a direct connection to the board. And the board is an inverted black pyramid, because, of course, that's what the board is supposed to be. So, without further ado, let's play, for me, episode 3, Control.
People react strongly when I tell them about you.
That's
Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
right. That's a way to get into game. So she is talking to the entity in her head. Jesse Vaden was in the town of Ordinary. There was an event there. Since then, that entity has been in her head, protecting her. It is also protecting her right now from the hiss. You'll encounter other people, will encounter other people that have not been, that don't have an entity in their head, but are carrying a sort of a shield. Because they wear that shield, they're not infected by the hiss. Their colleagues, however, and most of the security forces in this building have been infected. Much the same way. Like I mentioned previously, as the more you play this game, the more shortcuts you unlock. So we're back in the director's office, and the director's body is gone. Somebody must have cleaned up, or something happened to it. You can at least see where he shot himself on the wall, probably. And you'll see that we also see certain visions and fragments of his memory. The current thesis is that the bullet from the surface weapon that she's holding, that is basically Excalibur, that the bullet that's there lodged in his mind and is sort of a telepathic link to the memories of the previous director, Zachariah Trench. So yeah. Oh, or a change of outfit. That's nice. Need it though. There's a lot of lore. I'll be reading all of it. This is about Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of. So as it said, we have an unlimited budget, or at least this bureau has an unlimited budget. The nature of the oldest house, though, makes that certain technologies like internet protocol does not work here. So, you know, the best thing they can get to work here is anything that has smart in it does not work. Period. Anything that works mechanically does work. Plurality. Examination of paranatural topics, objects of power and their para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using their object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of while others are only capable of as little as See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Refer to file 8-54-1982 for... So, that's that. I should reset my... Slay has... Oh wow! Holy shit! I had missed that there was a resubscription for 5 months. Damn! I love that. I missed that completely, and I am so happy with that. Thank you. That's cool. Ha! I should. Here's my chat. Show me my chat! Dang it! Stats, no chats. Streamlabs. Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, good. Good. So if anyone feels like talk, they can now. The chat is waiting for new messages. Alright. Anyway, hi. And I see there's a couple of viewers. Thank you so much. Welcome. And I have been in the process of uploading my Alan Wake playthrough in episodes. So instead of having to watch my entire stream, I have them in a bite-ready size of 1 to 2 hours. Because that's just how long those fucking episodes lasted, okay? I can't help it. Hi,
Jesse,
Emily.
did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it.
Yes, I did. Analysis of the hiss threat, Part 1. Confidential, of course. Summary. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file for full report. It's already redacted? This was made like 10 minutes ago, and they already redact half of it. American government.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Let's talk.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Fun.
We already got past one lockdown.
Yes, we did.
Maybe I can find a way.
So, to
Jesse,
remind you,
with
she
no
has an
prep,
internal
no
monologue
training
with the entity in her
this
head.
Extreme situation. You are doing phenomenally well, and all
Ooh,
that and
yeah,
his can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Exactly. I still love the vibe of this. This game came out before the first Dune movie came out, but it reminds me of the Dune movie, so the first new Dune movie. That's watch. It's so dirty. Jump. Apartment of meats. Dom. There's a file there we need to pick up. Isn't that great that they're already announcing that? Ah, yeah, the energy core. To the planet core. Sorry, that was my best boss Nas. I can't do a better one. But for a donation, I would be willing to. Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest control point. See? That's what we want.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
There's more. We're talking.
Hi, Jesse.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that?
No.
See,
Oh, we've already seen this. Why did it give us a
Thanks, Emily.
thing of...
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Is it just her interface thing then? No. Why did it say that it was something new? Why did it say there was something new? Why? Alright.
These readings are
Singing.
the hiss are just...
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was
Board counter. I can't accept these. At least I can accept them, but I don't have spin yet. I don't have the shatter mode yet. Or is that something I can
You don't
unlock
think
now?
Darling...
I don't think so. Oh. Definitely need more why not?
Don't be stupid.
Astral constructs. Oh, I can construct shatter. Nice. I can accept it. Good. That's a pretty good.
What would the Bureau's
Also
golden
took
child
almost
have to gain from killing the boss?
All the thing. Shatter. Brainhead melon is weak. Don't have the surge. They're all level 1s. These are, we're gonna get so much more. So, how does that work? Switch. Switch between loadout? So, did I unlock a weapon slot? Where's my controls? See, switch to weapon.
Time to work, me
Time to
be in the maintenance.
Right?
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
The janitor is a friendly face. After dying, you will revive at the most recently accessed control point.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office.
Yes.
Is Ahti guiding me too?
He might. Don't have a level 2 clearance. I have to come back here. Janitor's office.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Through the permission of the janitor. Of Ahti. I like Ahti. Alright. I didn't expect so many people here, so, you know. Sorry. I'm sorry, okay? It'll be fine. So, what are my missions? Because I have... kill enemies with the server's weapon and shatter. Alright. We were on the right track.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Damn, needed one more. It's not one more? Man. Hospital! Alright, I'm gonna be honest. I saw that. Looked ridiculous. It looked absolutely bonkers. Do I care? Not really. Oh, hi. There's two more. And suddenly we have access. Another way down. Here's something. That's a level 4. We can't enter level 4 yet. We haven't found a corpse with the identity card of that. Man. Why they gotta tease us like that, huh?
What's down that way?
Reaches. Okay. Merry-go-round horse object of power.
This place makes me nauseous.
Why?
An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
That is a very good question.
A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Lens! With that, oh. Shit. You and the horse are now bound, friends for life.
Let's see the Hess keep up with me now.
Maybe evade a bit. I'm supposed to get here. We were already there. Just took it. Ah! Even deeper. Even deeper. Sure. Oh, and we're back. Okay. Janitor's office. With a picture of himself on it.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for
job.
congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop.
Yippee,
I
satana.
truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working.
Working.
Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Really?
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The
Man, I've been feeling
situation
that
needs
for
to be
weeks.
fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this.
What,
Fix
you're not keeping
the
up?
coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it.
I have the
soon.
unions
This crisis
behind
gonna
me.
be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
Yep,
What a mess. Burn the trash.
burn the trash. Throw it in the
trash.
fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Sure. Right. Yeah. Absolutely. We're opening doors left and right. Isn't it great? All this access we've suddenly been granted. Ah, fantastic. Oh. We can fight. Come on. There you go. Don't know where the furnace is though. Does sound like there's still someone around. Oh, is this it? Doesn't really do anything. Does it? Oh, you made it. Did you make it? You're not making it. You're dying. Yikes. I thought we were making it. Can I at least? Oh yeah, I still have the mission. Alright, we should check the map. What was the button for the map? Oh, there we go. Station. Okay, so then at least we know where to go now. That's good. Also, did we do the mission now? No, summary chase. Central executive. Who's in charge to kill enemies? That is headshots. So I have to do headshots and charge attacks. Well, that's fun.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
I suppose we'll have to keep the lights on.
Northmore was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it.
Okay.
Northmore was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more.
So of course he's going to be a
It's a little
boss.
too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmore never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmore. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there.
I was
the
there.
whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
And there's so many fragments that we still can watch. Oh, gonna give us so much insight. Simon Narish, our security chief, says an object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Why not? We can now evade stuff. That's great. I'm loving it. Aren't you loving it? Yeesh. Alright. I love the style of this game so much. I know I'm ruining it with my overlay, like a lot.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Are you new?
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC secured.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC security. I've just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, it came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left.
That was nice
Hey,
of
did
him.
I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the
I
radio's
coined
not
it.
working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
Will
I'll
he
keep
though?
an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Jeez, that's a mean thing to say.
Need those pumps and converters online?
She knows. She knows.
Our security matters. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Adi, just tell him that you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you should better deal with his odd habits. So you could better deal with his odd habits? But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about a quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next step. Cheers, Lynn. Yes, in case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Interdepartmental intrigue!
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby help.
Yes.
What do you know about
Not much. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are.
Why do you think?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life hard?
I
What do you
appreciate
do
that.
here?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador.
And you like it?
You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing. I gotta be honest, proud to work with them.
I've done a few. They say what they mean. I like that.
What?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets or...
Oh, yeah, it's all part of the...
What do you know?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me about the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious... I did see pictures of it once, though, and, you monitor something? It's new.
Is...
Given the circumstances...
I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati
Man
guy?
likes innovation.
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stone.
Some stones are better
I
left
should be
unturned.
going.
Heck yeah.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
Yes, I do. Nice. Abilities. What do I want to launch grenades back? See, these abilities are all just better, you know? Do need more points for it, but the fact that you can launch basic enemies when their health is low is so good. Astral constructs, weapon. Rip and spin. Board countermeasure. Nice. Using pierce, kill enemies in the maintenance sector. I don't have all these things. I can't do anything with it. Leave me alone. Ah. But first we should. I'm gonna go to the furnace first. Let's see if we can do that. Well, you know, the coolant pumps. The fuck are you? Yikes! I wasn't paying attention to my health. That killed me. And that killed me. So we try and try again. What do we say when we don't succeed at first, Mr. Jones? We try and try again, Mrs. Smith. Yikes. Oh, and now it's actually blocked. That went a lot better. Furnace chamber.
Power. Replace the parts.
Fun stuff. Alright. I do like that things are not exactly... that the animations for taking those control points, they're not fixed.
I crashed it. There seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
I think it was supposed to go there, but sure. There more? Where's the rest of it? Gotta burn the chemical waste. Gotta burn it. Burn it down. Oh, wait. Is it down there? There's one. Just the one. Mail tube complaint. Hey Bowser, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some fuckery, and that I don't have the originals. They can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Usually pieces of shit. Useless. I know it's useless, but still. Oh! Man. Nice. Alright, we burned the trash. Why is there a TV there that has a burning furnace on it? Right, I want to actually burn that because I don't know what it is, but I feel like it deserves to be in the furnace. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the parakinesiology department.
Okay.
I believe I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them.
Oh boy.
The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Okay. So if there's hiss around, I'll toss them in you, but otherwise, please stay very far the fuck away from me. Thank you. Alright, I should be able to upgrade the ability to launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. Oh, man. Oh, we're getting down and dirty now. Yikes!
Just hold together a little longer.
I don't know, fly casual.
Go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the coal.
I can throw the spoon. Okay. I just don't know where it needs to go. So what do we need to do? I mean, I get that we have to probably do something with that. What?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes.
You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever. He's trying to sneak in. More vigilant.
Oops. So the clog apparently attacks back. Damn. Wait, where are we? Ah.
I don't like that sound.
Together. Just hold together. Ugh.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It's everybody's pope. Isn't it? But you're right, it is disgusting. Or this way, maybe? Oh? Disgusting. Disgusting. Oh, we do get that. That's good. Okay. Was that it?
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
I thought we were done. Ah, there. I'm gonna be honest, some of that stuff feels really good. Yeah, get wrecked, asshole. This is pump number 3.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Nice. There should be something in the back here. Is that what it's saying? Yeah. We've been. That's where we were. Why is it? No, that's not. Ugh. Attacked by my own hair. The nerve of it. Oh, door. Beg your pardon? There you go. Thank you for dying. It sounded like something was running at me. That freaked me the fuck out, I can tell you that. Holy crap. I don't know what that sound was, but it could have been something behind me and it would have scared the shit out of me. Shatter projectile choke. Choke me. Daddy. Block complaint. That gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Adi keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. No notes. Just keep trying that, man. Alright. It seems like it wants us to go to the power plant, so let's try that. That's a lot of colleagues that are just floating about, doing whatever they want, what they want to do. Oh, or are you? Right. I guess we did it. Without having too many people die on us. That's important. Not like there's something above us.
What's your read on this?
Energy conversion's well below.
We upgrade something. No. Energy converters. We go the other way now. So the whispering you're hearing in the background is just the evilness here chanting. A fucking rocket that I wasn't able to dodge.
Replace the parts.
Nice. Second. Board countermeasures. Then the spin missions. All his guards and executives. You have to equip it then. Ammo shot down and up. Gained. Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. But otherwise, these are all still just... You can't enter here. We cleansed it here at least, so we can...
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
That's a shit fit? Me. Oh, I could have Let's Let's bob and weave, huh? Bob and weave. I was gonna make like smaller episodes of this, but the way this game is going, it's just too interesting to keep playing. I don't want to do an outro. I don't want to make this a singular or 2 episodes. Oh, there we are. Open sesame! It's been grouping efficiency. Oh. Accuracy plus 16. Oh. Nice! Proper handling procedures. Use launch to throw grenade or rocket. Excellent. Walking back to get some extra health here. Because I got a feeling we're gonna need it. Right through and forward into the noggin. My God, did you see that? Open. Listen. Oh, nice. Yes. No. Excuse me. How the fuck am I supposed to get there? From the other side, maybe? I genuinely have no idea where to go now. Where do I go? Oh, Cotton Eye Joe. Thank you. They said, haha, funny. Okay. They think I'm funny. Huh. Maybe even lower? Go down. That's not as far down as that. Oh! I forgot one. Okay.
Now we all blew up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
Let's go lift the lockdown. Black Rock. Ah, I love the design of Black Rock. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me 20. Ari's still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. Brought beers last time, so it's Epstein Stall's turn. Remus. That makes sense. That makes sense, right? Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Shoot me, please. Only I want to shoot you. You cannot shoot me, please. Thank you. Take control. Beautiful.
To protect them, forces contain the lockdown
This is what we came here to do.
Thanks for giving us the information afterwards. You bitch.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me. And me alone.
Yikes. So, I'm not that confident it was that safe.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Is this a level 2 before? Is this in the place? Book club! Unless you. Review by Captain Lopez? These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. And all along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for young adult. The young character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger. Never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I'd give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. A dark book to recommend to your kids, or your family's kids, man. Damn. So, everybody dies. The main character that you're emphasizing with the whole story dies, but, you know, there's hope in the fact that the story will continue. I love how the black pyramid is just everywhere. I want to go to the executive sector because I want to do the missions.
I heard that this attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the
Maybe
plant
both.
trapped with them?
The power plant is largely confidential. no use guessing the hiss's motives if you don't even know what kind of...
Wait, should I talk to
What do you mean? It has to be
Ahti
a fusion
first?
reactor.
Tell him that everything's okay. Is that the nice thing to do? Inland sector. Ooh. Just me. All the digging in the world isn't gonna hide it if you don't actually hide it. Cats are dumb sometimes. At least my cats are dumb sometimes. Field training. Good defense. Alright. Let's just say that this is the last thing I do. No, we have 21 minutes. That's... A field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint. The unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation amongst my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. God. You're right. Complete the training course under required time.
So I just read this? Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle
Get ready,
courses.
Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
I'm not sure I'm gonna make it.
Five seconds remaining. Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Yeah. It was so close. Alright, we try again.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Thanks for those unnecessary reminders. Seconds remaining. My accuracy sucks.
15 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer. Can I do that one again?
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
We're still digging, cat. Hi. Okay.
Good time to have a shield.
Yikes! Good time to have a shield, she says. You use the shield, they do nothing. And the moment the shield is gone, they do everything. I mean... should have expected that, I suppose. Wait, you're just not... Huh? So... what? This is just... yeah, still happening, so... okay. Okay. It's all good in the hood. Black rock processing. It's level. Beep beep. There's something inside there. Yay. Home safe tests. Utilization of paranatural elements munitions testing on OOP-22, aka home safe. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects of materials from the immediate vicinity. See OOP-22 case file for more detail. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. And velocity ammunition were tested with results. Testing will continue after. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Refer to file 8-53-83-67 for full report. Compiled by Emily Pope by order of Helen Marshall. Oh, ladies, I need your expertise. So much more to read. Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it's gonna get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in this sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Hey. Fucking A, mate. But it comes with its perks if you're a para-utilitarian of my level. I don't have a level 4 keycard. Alright, let's go back to Emily. I almost forgot about this one. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Refer to file 5-05-1881 for full report. Existential angst? Is that what it causes in its subjects? Because I can't understand the idea of thinking, oh yeah, you're just another level of reality just connected to the oldest house, and the oldest house is what binds you to it. That's a weird one. I have to admit. All right. I say, after our talk with Emily, I'm calling it quits for the night.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, she calls it.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Yep, okay. That was mission 3. Oh. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh. Right. These are time-based things. Shit, I forgot about those.
Brings up a lot of new questions.
Ah! Because it's an achievement to get a lot of those. I think you have to respond to 20 or 30 of them. Energy. Is that working? Where do we go? Field training, power plant. Then from the power plant we can go to the energy. Wait, done this? It's a weird place for a maintenance safe, but sure. Here. Wrecked, asshole. Get wrecked, asshole. Alright, energy converters, energy converters. Here we go. Fun times at the control corral. Hello? Hello? Not allowed to die, because the moment you die, the chance is gone. Ouchie. get on their level, shall we? Nice. Right, going up. There's still more. Sheesh. Damn, there's so much. Where the fuck did you run to? Oh. Thank you. I know we've already been in here, but still, wait, is there more? There's still more? Oh, no. That's fine. But I guess we did our first major alert. That's pretty cool. So that's one of the fun mechanics that this game likes to throw at you, is that you just have a major alert. There's just an incursion in one of the areas that you've already visited. You can get there pretty quickly, but within 20 minutes you have to then kill the target that it indicates. But it's not bad. I enjoy it. And it's best to just respond to them the moment you get them, no matter what you're doing, because if you're playing for 100% achievements or trophies, you do need to do something about 20 of them. But like I said before, if you want to play it, game's on Game Pass. I know Game Pass is a little bit more expensive now, which is not fun. It is that the Xbox is my primary console, otherwise I would not have gone along with that. But yeah. Research sector, I think. Haven't been to the research sector. But I think this is... Unless we're gonna get a cutscene. Oh, but I am going to pause it. I had fun. I'm still having fun. I mean, 2 hours have passed without me realizing it's been 2 hours, and that's such a good indication of how much fun this game can be. You just get sucked into it. I've enjoyed myself. I'm just going to cut this up into one episode, I think. It's going to be a longer one. Doesn't really matter. 2 hours is good, right? So yeah. For everybody who's been watching, thank you for watching. If you're watching this afterwards on YouTube or Twitch, thank you so much. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. I would love that so much. And in the meantime, give us a follow if you can. Ring the bell. I hear people say that, but it really helps. So you get a notification every time I go live or every time I upload a new video, which I am going to be doing a little bit more constantly now. Yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed this. I will be back tomorrow. I will be streaming every Monday through Thursday from 8:30 till 10:30, 2-hour block every time, unless it takes a little bit longer. It did in this. And then we'll see how far we can get. I had fun. I hope you did too.